の谷間の暗闇に
Irving Man.
キラリと光る光の目
Irving Man.
安らぎ
The Amazoness is running around in street clothes again today. We're watching her through a peephole.
5億円それでは話になりませんな。
5億円でも安いと。
そう、ボツリヌス読書の小型カプセル化に成功したのは世界広しといえどもこのわしがただ一人。これを細菌兵器に使えばある地域の住民を6時間以内に全て殺すことができ、
The Clostridium botulinum produces spores, so all he would need to do is store a bunch of them in the capsule. If he's saying he's storing the actual full-grown bacterium in a capsule, the next question is why? But I think he already gave us a hint.
あんたはまだよく分かっておられん。ボツリヌス毒素こそあらゆる細菌兵器の中のこのナンバーワン。
It always throws me a little bit when they do that.
一体いくらお望みなの？
ああ、100億円。
バカな。
鉄十字弾なら決して高いものではないはず。人々を殺し奪った財宝が有り余るほどあるはずだ。
分かったわ。出直しましょう。
There's our answer to why. Many much money. She offered him 500 million. He wants 10 billion. An American might say he has a yen for lots more yen. The youngster watching him is his niece Megumi. We've met her before the last time we saw the Youth Detective Club. She can't believe her uncle would do something like this.
この中に隠してあるとは鉄十字弾も気がつくばい。乗るか反るかの大勝負。必ず100億円はこの手で握ってみせるぞ。必ず。
And she knows what she has to do.
おじさま。
ブリキの一番星と少年探偵団。
The Twinkling Star of Twilight and the Youth Detective Club. I don't get the first part of that because the only stars in the episode are the badges that the kids wear in the club. I didn't see them twinkled even once.
夕焼け探偵団集合。おい待てよ。どうしたんだよ。事件だ事件。事件なんだよ。もう探偵ごっこなんてやる気ないんだ。もうすぐ5年生になるってのにさ、遊んでばかりいられねえだろ。ちょっと待てよ。めぐみちゃんにさ、困ったことが起こったらしいんだ。あいつは大げさだからな。本当だってば。深刻に悩んでるんだ。みんなに相談したいって言ってるんだよ。塾へ行かなくっちゃな。
Apparently, they think they're too grown up for this stuff now. It doesn't matter that Megumi is supposed to be their friend. They assume she's making up some kind of game. Now, they've encountered genuine threats and situations before, and Spiderman had to come to their rescue. How quickly they forget.
それでも友達かよ。少年探偵団は助け合おうって誓ったの忘れたのか。だから探偵ごっこなんて馬鹿げたことはやめたと言ってるだろう。かげてるだと。もう一度言ってみろ。ああ、馬鹿げてるよ。あいつ。しゃあやろうよ。やったな。
He's right about the fair weather friends. They won't even listen to the problem, much less help out. Takuya is riding by and stops to break up the fight. He knows these kids, though they don't know him in these clothes.
もういいよ。こんなに友情のない奴らとは思わなかった。絶好だ。
友情のないやつら？
三平の探偵好きには付き合ってらんないんだよ。
いつも小説に出てくるようなすごい事件が起きると思っているんだもの。
夢があって楽しいじゃないか。
お兄さんもっと現実的にならなくっちゃ。
え？
あ、塾に遅れるぞ。
いけねえ、急げ。
なるほど。現実は厳しいんだな。おい、仲直りするんだぞ。
They have to think realistically. They've worked with Spider-Man before, and they don't think their detective efforts are anything but play. I repeat, how quickly they forget. Sanpei has to tell Megumi that it's just the two of them. The others have abandoned them.
じゃあこれを誰にも言わないって約束してくれる？もちろんだよ。大丈夫？一人で任しとけよ。夕焼け探偵団のホームズ団長と言われたおいらだぜ。
I used to be able to jump stuff like that. He'll hide the capsule someplace where nobody would ever find it, and if someone asks her, Megumi can honestly say she doesn't know what happened to it. Meanwhile, her uncle is learning what happens when you try to overcharge the Iron Cross Army.
その矢尻にはアマゾンの毒薬が塗ってある。早くボツリヌス毒素のありかを言わなければ。ほらほら、毒が回るわよ。
助けてくれ。あの木彫りの塔の中に。
Persuasive little dears, aren't they? But the capsule isn't under the carving. The professor doesn't know what happened to it, and the Amazoness believes him. That means somebody stole it.
そんなバカな。毒が。助けてくれ。
Bella didn't need to hit him with the arrow. The poison can be absorbed through the skin. Like that.
スパイダー感覚に感知あり。
この中にあったものを知らないか。どうだ。スパイダーマン、どうしてここが。
100メートル先に落ちた針の音をも聞き取る男、スパイダーマン。
He can hear a pin drop from 100 meters. The only thing he heard was his spider sense.
「食いちぎっておしまい虫歯ワニ」虫歯ワニは一度噛みついたら絶対に離さないわ。
The latest machine Bem is toothache alligator. And once he has you, he won't let go.
虫歯ワニ。そうか、甘いものが好物と見たぞ。おい、ケーキが落ちてるぞ。
Unless he thinks there's cake nearby. Nobody told him the cake is a lie. There's one tooth that won't be giving him an ache anymore. I don't remember hearing the spider kick before, but why not? They all flee. While Spider-Man is trying to figure out what was in the carving that made them targets, and Toothache Alligator is being fitted with metal dentures, I am not making that up, Amazoness reports that she believes Professor Ashida. That means somebody else took the capsule. Professor Monster essentially says, then find that person, duh! Spider-Man is examining Ashida's lab.
スパイダーマンは芦田博士の研究室を捜索し、ついに博士が研究していたものを探し当てた。
この症状は
ボツリヌス菌。
おそらくこの中へ隠しておられたんでしょう。
She can't believe her husband would do such a terrible thing for money. Megumi isn't so gentle. She's reaming Spider-Man.
身寄りのなくなった私を本当の子供のように可愛がってくれました。スパイダーマン、はっきりした証拠もないのにおじさんの悪口言わないで。
めぐみちゃん。
そんな証拠どこにあるの？
What proof? How about the notes he just found that say he's working on a form of botulism? Of course, she already knows. She meets Sanpei and informs him that Spider-Man knows about the missing toxin. Spider-Man is watching and recognizes Sanpei from the club. No, I don't know why he didn't recognize Megumi too. Maybe she changed her hair.
おばさまはおじさまをとっても愛しているの。夫婦だもんな。それなのにおじさまがお金欲しくて恐ろしい研究をしてたなんて知ったらとてもショックだと思うわ。私もおじさまが悪い人だなんて誰にも知られたくない。
そうだったのか。
Yeah, we all get it now. She's trying to protect her aunt. The lady does look a bit frail, and I think our girl is afraid the shock of learning the truth about her husband would be too much for her. I hate being lied to, but I think I'd be willing to forgive it this time.
三平君、大丈夫でしょうね。え？隠し場所絶対に見つからないでしょうね。うん。スパイダーマンや鉄十字団が探しに来ても絶対に大丈夫ね。と思うけどな。一体どこへ隠したのよ。
趣味悪いわよ、アベックの覗き見なんて。
Great timing, Hiromi. And by the way, they're sitting at opposite ends of the bench. If they're young lovers, they're doing it wrong. She, Shinko, and Takaji are going fishing for Missy, their version of Nessie. Supposedly lots of people have seen it. They're going to catch it, and Hiromi is going to get the scoop. And by the way, he's going with them. I'll bet he didn't know that.
まったくよ。スパイダー感覚に感じあり。
どうしたのお兄ちゃん。
そう。
お兄ちゃん危ない。あ、よいしょ。ミスよ。
違う、ワンダ。
違う、マシンベームだ。
マシンベム入れ歯はね。
Professor Monster's newest machine BEM has nothing better to do than hang around a local pond pretending to be the Loch Tokyo monster. It's a slow day at the Iron Cross Army. While the others run away, Takia goes to check on the other kids. Oh, by the way, he changed his clothes on the way. Have you ever wondered what happens to his street clothes when he does that? Do they shrink and fit inside his bracelet like his Spider-Man outfit does? And when he's done, do they just fly onto him like his Spider-Man outfit does? These are questions we want to know that really don't mean a thing. They need help from their friends, but all the other kids are brushing them off as if it's just a game. Megumi can't believe they would abandon the whole thing, badges and all. Professor Ashida said that once that stuff is released, the affected area is safe after 24 hours. So they need to go find a really obscure, out-of-the-way place, carefully dump the capsule out and bury the contents and go home. By this time tomorrow, it'll be nothing but a horrible memory. As I often have to say, nobody will think of that.
逃げて。待て。
The bent badges are a signal to the others that they're in trouble. Real trouble, no games. Spider-Man finds the kids and shows them. They feel a little awful for not believing their friends.
三平君はある大切なものを隠し、守ろうとしていたんだ。どこへ隠したか、君たちなら見当がつかないか。
さあ、そこまでは。
これを置いていけば君たちが何かをやってくれる。そう思ったんじゃないのかな。
でも手筋団なんて本当に相手にするとなるとおっかねえな。
君たちは少年探偵団の友情を忘れたのか。
Well, yes, they have forgotten their loyalty to the club. Until now. Out come the badges again. They can't abandon the Youth Detective Club. I mean, they have their own theme song and everything. Every time we've seen them in this series, that's been their walk-on song. It's a delightful little tune that fits them perfectly. The file I have with subtitles ends there. We've run into this before, and I've talked about the difficulty just in finding this series. The one at the Internet Archive is the same. There is no full episode out there with the subtitles. Fortunately, we're heading for things like fight time and machine gun battles, so with a couple of exceptions, we won't need the subtitles.
Spiderman! 案内するぜ。あったあった。いざという時のために水の連絡場所を作ってあるのさ。
ここに隠してあるということだ。
That's one of the exceptions. Would anyone care to translate the note? Toothache, Bella, and Rita are forcing the kids to take them to the capsule.
もしみんなが夕焼け探偵団を思い出していてくれたなら、きっとボツリヌス毒素は守っていてくれたはずだ。早くしろ。ない。
ここにあるぞ。
Looking for that? Educated guess. The note told him where to find it. That means Sanpei told him first. So there.
スパイダーストリングス。今だ。逃げろ。少年探偵団の友情を信じる男、スパイダーマン。
僕ら夕焼け少年探偵団。わあ、みんなありがとう。逃げろ。
The Youth Detective Club is at full strength again, and Spider-Man is here to fight for them. What did he do with the capsule? I'm gonna let this run so I don't interrupt the music.
ビルの谷間の暗闇にキラリと光る怒りの目安らぎ捨ててすべてを捨てて悪を追って空かける Change the pardon 君はなぜ きの男スパイダーマン
Speaking of interrupting the music, isn't that the same spot on the same leg where she hit him before? Maybe he should start wearing thigh pads. Now look what your arrow made him do. He decided he'd had enough of this, swam to Gotham City, and started calling himself Killer Croc. He was fine until this nut dressed like a bat got in his way. Spiders, bats, he seems to attract creepy crawlies.
Bob it up! Marvelo! Change Leopardon! Leopardon! Sword Picker!
What did he do with the capsule?
夕焼け探偵団もいつかは本当に解散する日が来るだろう。しかし少年探偵団の友情はいつまでもみんなの心に残るだろう。夕焼け探偵団よ、永遠なれ。
The only words I can catch are Shonen Tantei Dan, which is the youth detective club. It's not hard to gather that they're saying goodbye until next time, and how Spider-Man will look after them, or something similar. Could be the other way around. They make good occasional sidekicks for him, and they're frequently helpful. They were even able to tell me what he did with the capsule. He tied it to the arrow that disappeared from his leg and shot it into space. Without a bow. When you're Spider-Man, you can do that. Really. It just goes, Spider Robin Hood!
Yami fukaku hibiku jigoku no ashioto moyo no shita neburu chichi yo. The Amazon is being fitted with metal dentures.